Hello, everyone, and nice to meet you again in this video. And this video is the day 2 of learning lesson on B. If you really want to win, cheat, okay? And now we learn vocabulary. Okay, and in the part A, in past do the quiz, so it is so great. Now if you are watching this video with your friend, so you can ask your friend this question, and your friend will answer for you, and then you swap the roles with your friend. Okay, we have a sports quiz. For the first question, how long does a football match last? For this question, it is so easy to answer, right? And yeah, for a football match, right? It lasts for around 90 minutes. But we also have additional minutes, right? And for additional minutes, it is depend on the football matches, right? If one football match has a lot of violation, yeah, so the referees pause so many times, right? So for additional minutes will be longer. For the second question, how many referees are there in the basketball match? Do you know? Actually, for me, this question is very difficult, so I could not answer this question. So I already searched on Google, and I know that there are 2 referees in the basketball match. I'm not sure to you this information is absolutely right. So can you check again? And if it is wrong, please say the right number in comment box. And for the next question, how many players are there in the volleyball team? How many players are there in the volleyball team, right? For this question, it is so easy to me because when I was studying at universities, I usually play volleyball with my friends. So I know in one volleyball team has 6 players. Yeah. And for next question, how often are the World Athletics Championship held? Yeah, for this question, it is also difficult for me, so I had to check. Yeah, on Google. Yeah, on Google, and with Google search, help me find out the answer that for this championship, right? Is held 2 years one time, or you can say that it is held every 2 years, or once 2 years. Okay. But do you know that when this championship, I mean about World Athletics Championships was held, can you tell me about how often did they organize this events on time? Yeah, in first year, right? They organized the World Athletics Championship 4 year on time, every 4 year, right? But then they change, and now it is 2 years one time. Okay. And for the next question, how long is a marathon? How long is a marathon? Yeah. And for this question, it is also difficult for me, and with the help from a Google search, right? So I know that for the distance of international marathon is 42 kilometers. Yeah. Firstly, the distance was 40 kilometers, right? And then for organizers, they increased the distance 42 kilometers. And for you, do you know about the reason why organizer of international marathon they increase the distance from 40 to 42 kilometers? Yeah, please tell us know the reason if you know. And for the question number 6, how many holes are there on the golf course? Yeah. Actually, for the words, right, holes we need to add s. Yeah, but I forget. Yeah, this is mistyping. Okay, how many holes are there on the golf course? And for the holes in a golf course, it is fluctuated right from 12 to 25 holes. But for the standard golf course has 18 holes. Yeah, 18 holes. Yeah, actually, for this question is also difficult for me, so I need to search on Google, and I already have found the answer for this question. Okay, and for the next question, how long is one lap of an athletics track? In this question, I want to explain the meaning of the word lap for you. Lap, did you know? I mean about the real meaning of this word lap. Lap, it is a top part of your legs, right? And when you sit, you will create a flat surface. Yeah. So this is we call a lap, right? But actually, I think if you use the word circle, right? How long is one circle of an athletic track? Yeah, it is so easy for listeners, but this is right. It is not wrong, but for this was how I say that it is the term. It is the term, right? It is the term in sports fields. Yeah. But for me, when I ask my friends, I will ask like this: how long is one circle of an athletic track? So it is so easy to understand, right? But because we are learning English, so we need to learn about the formal sentence. Yeah. So do you know? Yeah, and the answer is 400 meters. Yeah, for one lap of an athletic track. Yep. Okay, now we move on the next part, and in this part we will learn a vocabulary. Yeah, and for the vocabularies is related to people and places. And in here, you need to do this: master words and picture. We have these pictures. Picture number 1, number 2. Yeah, please see carefully. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. And here's the words we have, right? So you need to match the words and the picture. Yes, so please put the right number picture in front of these words. For the first word, captain. Yeah, for this word you need to stress the first syllable cap, right? Captain. Next word, coach. Next word, fans. Next word, players. Yeah, you need to stress a syllable players. Okay. And next word, referee, right? You need to stress the third syllable, referee. Okay. And next, spectator. Yeah, you need to stress the syllable spectator. Okay. And next word, team, stadium. You need to stress, right? Stadium and sports hall. Okay. For the picture 1, these are, do you know? These are player, right? Here, yeah. And picture 2, actually they are fans, right? They are not as they also spectators, but in here we use the right words that they are fans because they just support for only one football team, right? The football team they love, yeah, their home football team, and you can recognize this through the flags, right? They are holding, yeah. Okay, they are fast. And for the picture 3, yeah, it is so easy, right? This is referee, okay. And picture 4, yeah, they are spectators, right? And they are watching a football team, yeah. And next, picture 5, do you know about this guy? Firstly, I want to tell you, surely he's referee, right? He's a coach, yeah. And do you know his name? His name is Mourinho, right? Yeah, in the past, he led Chelsea football team, and with the leading from him, right? Chelsea football team got a lot of champion titles, yeah. And in the past, he was very famous. And for now, I think he's still famous, right? Actually, for me, I do not follow football matches anymore because I'm so busy with my work. But can you tell me for the name of the current football team is leading? Yeah. And for the picture 6 here, we call is team, right? Because there are in the players in one team. And for the picture 7, yeah, he's a captain, right? Who leads the football team. Okay, here captain. And in here, it is a stadium, right? Yeah, and here's a sport hall. Okay, we finished. So for this words, so please take notes, try to learn and remember. And it is so good if you can explain the meaning of these words in English. Yeah, this is the ways how I learn English to improve my vocabulary and also to improve my English speaking. Yeah, for every word, if I want to understand, I will explain in English. Yeah. Okay, so guys, and for the next part B, right? In learning vocabularies, you need to master places and sports. Okay, we have the words. The first words are circuit and court, course, track, pitch, pool, and slope, right? And now you need to put the right words in these blanks. Okay. For the first sentence in the tennis or basketball, yeah, the place we play tennis or basketball. Do you know the name of that place? Yeah, it is court, right? Yeah, court. And the place to play football, rugby, or hockey, yeah, pitch, right? Yeah, it is pitch or stadium. Okay. And the place, right, for swimming or diving, yeah, so easy, right? It is pool. Okay. And for athletics, right? Yeah, it is track. Do you remember in the first slide there is one question I asked you that about the distance or how long, right? I asked you the first how long one lap of athletics tracks, right? Yeah. Okay, and next for formulas one, right? Motorcyclists, yeah. Do you know the place for this competition? Yeah, you will try the motorbike, right? Motorbike, right? Yeah, Formula One. Yeah, for Formula One, you yeah use the car, right? Motorcyclists, you use a motorbike. Okay, and the place, yeah, for this kind of tournament, we call a circuit. Okay, circuit, and to play golf, the place, right? To play golf, we call course. You remember in the first slide, right? There is one question I asked you, right? We how many holes, right? In one golf course, okay? And for ski, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, is that this is my mistake. I mean about the name of the place we play ski, right? In the slope. Yeah, it is slope. It is not a ski, but this is my mistake in typing. Okay. Okay, now we learn the verbs, right? Okay, complete the past tense and past participles. We have these verbs: beat, win, lose, and draw, right? Now help me to know the past tense and past participle of these words. For the first word, beat, can you help me? Yeah. Yes, if you want to have much more time, right, to think, so you can pause the video. Beat, it is in the past tense, it is beat, right? And in past participle, it is beaten. Yeah. Actually, it's that I pronounce this word is beaten, but you also can pronounce as beaten, right? If you prefer American pronunciation. Yeah. Okay, for the word win, the past tense, it is won, right? And for past participles, it's the same. And for the word lose, yeah, it is lost, right? And for draw, in the past tense, it is drew, right? Drew. And in past participle, it is drawn. Okay, drawn. Okay, now we need to complete the verb column with the past tense of a verb from past A. Yeah, do you remember? These verbs, right? Now we need to complete, yeah, the verb, right? The verb column, yeah, with the past tense. Remember, we use the past tense of this verb. Okay. Milan, yeah, in here I want to say there's a Milan, yeah. Actually, that Milan defeated Chelsea, right? But we have another word. and you know, yeah, we use the word Milan beat Chelsea, yeah, with the score 3-0. And the Chicago Bulls, yeah, to Celtics. Do you know the words? Do you know the words? Yeah, Chicago Bulls lost, right, to Celtics. Yeah, you see this score, and you know that Chicago Bulls lost. Okay, and in here, with the score 2-2, it is draw, right? But in past tense, it is true, right? Spent through with Bruges with the score, right? 2-2. And Milan, the match. And here, Milan wins the match, right? With the score 3. But in here, I just want to explain for you how would you the word beat won or win, right? Yes, when you mean on football team, right? Get the winning in one match or in one competition, and they get the medals or the trophies. So we use the word win. But when you mean about on team, right? On football team, yeah, got the winning. Yeah, you meant about on the whole on team, right? So you will use the word beat. You do not use the word win. But when you mention about the winning in one match, right, or in one competition, you use the word win. Okay. And next, part C, we need to complete the verb column, right? And here we have the words do, get fit, and here get injured. Okay, get injured. Yeah. So let film naturalist and confidence list. Yeah, I just want to say you let feel natural, right? And confident in pronouncing English should feel so stressful. To chat for me, sometimes I want to create the happy emotion in learning English. I pronounce like this. Get injured. Yeah, actually, in a normal pronunciation, we pronounce like this. Get injured, right? But I just want to stress this syllable. Get injured. Okay, get injured. And we had the word go, play, score, train, and warm up. Okay. And we have this sentence. So please help me put the right words in these blanks. For the first sentence, players usually before a match starts. Before a match starts for the players, right? They need to do several exercise, right? We call that warm up. Okay. Players usually warm up before a match starts. Okay. And for the second sentence, professional sports people have to every day. For the word sports people, you also can use the word athletes, right? The same meaning, athletes. Professional athletes or sports people have to train, right? Have to train every day if they want to maintain their skill in playing sports and also want to upgrade their skill, right? They need to train every day. But for us, in learning English, right? If you want to maintain your English level and also upgrade your English level, you need to learn English every day, right? Every day. Okay. For the sentence 3, it's dangerous to play tennis on the wet course. Yeah, so dangerous. You might get injured, right? It is so dangerous to play, and it is a kind of sport in rainy condition. Okay. For the sentence 4, I've started going to the gym because I want to get fit, right? You want to get fit, so that's why you go to the gym. If you do not care about your body, you do not want to get fit, so you don't need to go to the gym, right? You just stay at home, watch the TV, and eat snacks. Yeah. But for me, in evenings, I do not go to the gym, but I go to the streets to run. Yeah. In evenings, I usually run. Okay. We call the word jog, right? Do the jogging. Okay. And for next sentence, he's a good player, right? He's a good player. I think he's going to a lot of goals. Do you remember about the verb score, right? He's a good player. I think he's going to score a lot of goals. Okay. Would you like to swimming this afternoon? Do you know about the words? Yeah, we should use the words go, right? Would you like to go swimming this afternoon? Right? Perhaps for right now, you are talking to your friend in mornings, right? So you have one plan. Yeah, that you would like to go with your friend to the swimming pool, right? Yeah, so that's why you ask your friend this question. And here's you mean that you want to say, right? You play, I play basketball twice a week. It means that for 1 week you play basketball for 2 times, right? Okay. And my brothers, yeah, we just have only remaining words, right? We just have only we just have only one remaining words. Do you remember? The words do, right? So that's why we put that words in this blank. My brothers do joggers and tai chi. Yeah. Okay, now for the past in past, think of sports team in your town or your countries and answer the question. Yeah. For the first question, what's the name of the team? And for the second question, what sport do they play? Firstly, I want to tell you about Vietnam international football team, right? Of course, they play in football sports, right? Okay, and the name I already tell you. Do you remember? Vietnam international football team. Okay. For the next question, where do they play? In a stadium, sports hall, or etc.? Because this is a football team, right? And of course, they will play in stadiums, right? When have football matches. And where they play? Yeah, in Vietnam or in other countries, right? Depends on the kind of league, right? Or the tournament. Vietnam international football team participate, right? But if one league on tournaments is held in Vietnam, and for important matches will be held in Mỹ Đình Stadium, right? It is the largest stadium in Vietnam. Okay. And who is the coach? Do you know the name of the current coach of Vietnam football team? Yeah, I remember the name of the coach is Park Hang-seo, right? Park Hang-seo, okay. And the captain is Mr. Văn Quyết, right? Right? Mr. Văn Quyết, yeah. Am I wrong? If I'm, can you help me to check again? The name of the captain of the Vietnam football team is that Văn Quyết or not? Yeah. And for the best player in the team, so I think this is, in my opinion, I think the best player in the team. That's Mr. Quang Hai. He's midfielder, right? He's midfielders. Yeah, I consider he's the best player because for 2 or 3 years ago, I was that was a SEA Game league, right? SEA Game league, and in that year, right? Vietnam won. Yeah, Vietnam got a champion. Yeah, Vietnam got champion, and I still remember Mr. Quang Hai played so well. He was outstanding. Yeah, for all the players in that SEA Game League. Okay. And for the next question, how many spectators was the matches? Yes, for this depend on the stadium, right? So in my yeah. I mean that within my knowledge, as I know, for Mỹ Đình Stadium can accommodate a maximum for 40,000 people, right? So for important matches are held in Mỹ Đình Stadium, so we'll have around 40,000 spectators. What, right? Yeah. And for the match, I mean about the final match, right? In the SEA Games list, 2 or 4 years ago, I did not remember exactly the year, but Vietnam won the champions, right? So I think, yeah, there was more than 20,000 was that's match. I think so. Yeah, it must be around 40,000 or 50,000. Yeah, because I did not remember well. So can you help me to check this information? Yeah, and please type in the comment box to help us know. Okay, and for the final questions, what happened in their last match? Yeah, in their last match, we missed about the latest match, right? I still remember in 1 year ago, right? For the final match between Vietnam and Thailand, and in AF Cup, right? In AF Cup, and Vietnam lost Thailand, right? So we we lost to maintain our champion, right? Our champion titles. Yeah. Am I wrong? Can you correct if I am wrong? Yeah, about what happened in the latest match of Vietnam football team. Yeah. Okay, now the homework for you. It is really important if you learn English with me and follow my channel. So please seriously do all of the homework I assign to you. It is really important to help you improve your English because for everything, right? In learning, we need to review, learn, try to remember, and practice. So here's the homework for you. Learn to remember and can explain the meaning of vocabulary in slide 3, 4, 7. Practice to answer all the question in slide 9. The previous slide for the question I just answered. And if you want to know about the number of the slide in my presentation, just look at the bottom right on the right, so you can see the number. Such as for this slide is 10, right? Okay. Practice and speak when you feel confident, right? And you can speak fluently. Please record the video and post in the comment box. Thanks for watching and see you in next video.